Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from LA. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Tua now from the gun. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed left side to Samuel. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Tua again. He's on the move. He's keeping it. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, John?
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Samuel comes in motion left. 2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams are going to have a first down. They send a man in motion. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Touchdown, LA! Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finds a man, right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the and close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. That's caught for the first. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Oh, and they pick it up, time to push for that marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. Space on the right. He's got room. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, We never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's going to fight his way forward to the 23. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Complete out to the right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here's Daniels. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 31. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Daniels. Brought in right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running left is Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for Robinson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And on this third down, Rams electing to go with a dime set. Now Daniels off the play action. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Okay, you hear me in my talk about it all the time with our producer, saying, hey, circle that play. Hey, you just never know. You just never know in this league, in these games that are so close, which can be the play that really sparks the turnaround. And defensively, you needed to get off the field. Defensively, you wanted to give the ball back to your offense in a one-score game, and that third down sack, well, it just did it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 20, TX. Ready.
Tua now from the gun. That's taken in by Samuel. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Warren here from the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels now. Chased out to his right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Second and 6 coming up here. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the fourth. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Daniels back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, Daniels to the air. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down, ball at the 36. Now Daniels to throw. Escapes out to the left. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Catch is made in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game.
The score, Commanders 19, Rams 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders go up by 19.
Commanders 26, Rams 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Second and 3 now.
44, ready.
Back to throw, Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. His pass caught by Nakua. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
To Puka Nakua. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying with Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say